Today, we are starting a new series, a series of Upanishad and Puranic stories. Today's story is from Katha Upanishad. Yes, you guessed it right. It is the story of Nachiketa and Yama. I am keeping these videos simple, yet trying to deliver as much knowledge as possible. The Katha Upanishad is a collection of philosophical verses representing a conversation between the sage Nachiketa and Yama, the god of death. They discuss the nature of Atman, Brahmin, and Moksha. Atman is the soul or self, Brahman is the Paramatma or the supreme consciousness, and Moksha is liberation or nirvana. The book is made up of 6 sections or valli. Let's start the story. What happens after death? This is a question that has puzzled humanity for centuries. Some say we are reborn. Others believe everything ends. But thousands of years ago, a young boy dared to ask this very question, not to a philosopher, not to a sage, but to Yama, the Lord of Death himself. What he discovered became one of the greatest spiritual truths in history, the secret of the immortal self or Atman. Join me as we unfold this epic journey from the Katha Upanishad, uncover its deeper meanings and connect it with other Hindu scriptures or Sanatan scriptures like Bhagavad Gita, Mundaka Upanishad and Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Stay with me till the end because the wisdom in the story could change your life forever. And if you want to get your Katha Upanishad, then you can buy from the given link in the description box. In the ancient land of Bharat, there lived a great sage named Vajrashrava. One day, he decided to perform a grand yajna to gain divine blessings. According to the tradition, he had to donate valuable cows to Brahmin. But instead of offering healthy and fertile cows, he gave away old, weak, feeble and barren ones, cows that could neither give milk nor plow the fields. Watching this, his young son Nachiketa felt very disturbed. He thought, how can my father attain merit by giving away something useless? Being pure in heart and very honest, he asked his father a question that would change his destiny. "O father, to whom will you give me in charity?" At first, Vajrashrava ignored him, but Nachiketa was persistent. He kept asking the same question. Finally, his father, frustrated and angry, said, "I give you to Yama, the Lord of Death." These words, spoken in anger, held immense power. Nachiketa, being truthful and obedient, took them literally. He made up his mind, if my father has given me to Yama, I must go to Yama. With the unwavering faith, the young boy set out for the realm of death. The journey was treacherous, but he was determined. After a long and tiring journey, Nachiketa arrived at the gates of Yamaloka, the realm of death. But Yama was nowhere to be found. So what did Nachiketa do? Did he leave? No. He waited. He waited patiently for 3 days and 3 nights. He just stood there, without food, without water, without shelter, and without fear. Finally, Yama returned. Seeing the boy's patience and determination, he felt deeply ashamed and said, "O noble boy, you have waited in my home without food for 3 nights. To make up for my delay, I grant you 3 boons." Thus began one of the most profound spiritual conversations in history. What did he ask for? Was it wealth, health, long life? No, he was different. Nachiketa's first request was very simple yet profound. "O Lord, may my father be free from anger and welcome me with love when I return." Yama granted this boon instantly. This teaches us that spirituality is not about running away from your family and responsibility. It's about creating harmony in relationships, creating the balance. And you can see the selflessness in Nachiketa's first boon. He was asking for his father, not for himself. And he was making sure that he is not going to stay in the realm of death. He is going back to his father to serve him, to help him. Second boon, Nachiketa asked, "O Lord, teach me the sacred fire sacrifice or Agni Vidya that leads to heaven." Yama smiled and revealed the secrets of Agni Vidya, explaining that fire symbolizes divine knowledge, and only those who cultivates this knowledge reach the higher realms of existence. But the third boon was unlike anything Yama had expected. Nachiketa now asked, "O Lord, what happens after death?" Some say the soul exists. Others say it perishes. Please tell me the truth. Hearing this, Yama hesitated. He said, "Even the gods debate this question, Nachiketa. Ask for wealth, long life, or power instead." But Nachiketa remained firm. "O death, these pleasures are temporary. They come and go. I want the ultimate truth." At this moment, Nachiketa had passed the greatest test. He had chosen wisdom over worldly pleasure. Seeing his sincerity, Yama revealed the highest knowledge, the nature of the self or Atman. He said, "O Nachiketa, the self is neither born nor does it die. It is eternal, beyond time, beyond space. The one who realizes this self is free from birth and death." According to Katha Upanishad verses, "Na jayate mriyate va kadachin, nayam bhutva bhavitva va na bhuya." The self is never born, nor does it die. It does not come into being and will never cease to exist. This same wisdom was later repeated by Lord Krishna himself in Bhagavad Gita chapter 2, verse number 20. "For the soul, there is neither birth nor death." This teaching is also reflected in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. One who knows the self attains immortality. And in the Mundaka Upanishad it is said, "When the self is known, all illusion vanishes." Nachiketa listened, absorbed, and realized the truth. You can get this same kind of messages or wisdom from the writings of Adi Shankaracharya and Ramana Maharshi as well. Nachiketa had come seeking knowledge about death, but what he found was something far greater than that, the truth about eternal life. The body may perish, but the Atman is beyond death. Na hanyate hanyamana sharire. By knowing this, one transcends fear, sorrow, and delusion. So, what can we learn from Nachiketa's journey? 1. Question everything. True wisdom begins with inquiry. Arjuna was asking question to Lord Krishna. Nachiketa was asking question to Yama. So, when you are anxious about something, you want to know something, ask questions without fear, without feeling ashamed. 2. Choose knowledge over pleasure. What is temporary will pass. Seek what is eternal. 3. The self is immortal. You are not the body. You are the eternal soul. Just like Nachiketa, we too can ask the right questions, seek wisdom, and discover the truth within. Are you ready to choose wisdom over illusion? If you found this story inspiring, like and share and subscribe to our channel for wisdom from the Upanishad and other Shastras.